Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have Monster Jam Holiday Racing Season 5 event number 6. This is officially the beginning of the second half of Season 5. There are 5 events down and 5 events to go. So coming into this event right now, your points leader is Tasmanian Devil. He currently has the lead with 19 points, and he is actually 4 points ahead of second, which right now is a tie between Batman and the New Tool Gravedigger. Both of those two trucks have 15 points, currently tied for second and third. And then rounding out the top 5 is actually a tie for fourth and fifth between the White Roll Cage Hot Wheels and Orange El Toro Loco. They are tied for fourth and fifth. They both have 14 points, and they are 5 points behind Tasmanian Devil for the lead. So also coming into this event right now, your 5 event winners so far: Tasmanian Devil won event 1 and 2, Orange El Toro Loco won event number 3, and then Batman won event number 4 and 5. So through 5 events, we only have 3 different winners so far because 2 trucks have won 2 events. Batman has not lost a race since event number 3. He is looking to win his 3rd straight, and we'll see if he can do it here today. So as always, guys, there is a pinned comment down below with the entire field of trucks. Now, this is event number 6, so I'm sure you guys probably know what truck you're in by now, but just in case you don't, go check down below, because obviously you're in the same truck for every single event, and if you lose in round number 1, you will get 1 point. So without further ado, we're going to kick things off with Michigan Ice Monster taking on Iron Man. So event number 6 is underway. And the first win is going to go to Michigan Ice Monster. Next up, we have your points leader, Tasmanian Devil, going head-to-head with the Old Tool Gravedigger. And Old Tool Gravedigger with the huge upset win. Tasmanian Devil rolls over, and that's going to give the win to Gravedigger. Wow, that is huge. Next up, we have Pirate's Curse taking on Crustacean. And it's going to go to, I believe it's Pirate's Curse, but the way they're angled here is a little weird, but obviously if you look at it from this way, they're angled that way a little bit, but the right front tire of Pirate's Curse is clearly sticking out, so Pirate's Curse will take the win. Next up, we have your Event 5 runner-up Monster Mutt Rottweiler taking on the 2017 Monster Mutt. And it is going to go to Monster Mutt Rottweiler as Monster Mutt pushes him to victory. Next up, we have Zombie taking on Prowler. And, ooh, that is a very close race. Now, first of all, did Zombie hit these trucks over here? It looks like he did not, as you guys can see. So this race is official, and if I can get it to focus better, there we go. It looks like Prowler is most definitely ahead of Zombie. Let's go straight down, though, just to confirm. And yes, it is. As you guys can see right there, Prowler will take the win. Next up, we have Higher Education taking on Mechanical Mischief. And Higher Education rolls over on his roof, and that's going to give the win to Mechanical Mischief. Next up, we have the Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels taking on Avenger. And it is going to go to Hot Wheels. Next up, we have Son of a Digger taking on the only truck that has yet to win a race yet this season, Megalodon. Let's see if he can finally do it here. And, oh, he almost had it. Son of a Digger cuts in front of Megalodon at the last second, and if it wasn't for that, Megalodon had a ton of speed. He was going to go right by him and take the win, but he gets blocked. Son of a Digger takes the win, and the losing streak continues for Megalodon. Next up, we have Soldier Fortune taking on Batman, who won events 4 and 5, and with Tasmanian Devil losing in round number 1, he is in prime position to possibly take the points lead, but if he wants to do that, he's going to have to start with a win here over Soldier Fortune. Let's see if he can get it. And, ooh, just barely, Soldier Fortune rolls over and Batman takes it. Next up, we have Max D taking on Blue Thunder. And, ooh, it's going to go to Blue Thunder with a big comeback win over Max D. Next up, we have Gravedigger Track Ace taking on the 2011 Monster Mutt. And, ooh, Gravedigger Track Ace does a wheelie. I think it's going to go to Monster Mutt. But let's take a look here. Yes, it is. Obviously, Monster Mutt is way ahead, so he will take the win. Next up, we have Stone Crusher taking on Red El Toro Loco. And it's going to go to Red El Toro Loco. Next up, we have Captain's Curse taking on Mohawk Warrior. And it's going to go to Captain's Curse. Next up, we have Orange El Toro Loco taking on TMNT. And it's going to go to TMNT with the huge upset win over Orange El Toro Loco. Next up, we have the 2014 Monster Mutt taking on the White Roll Cage Hot Wheels. And it is going to go to Monster Mutt. Another huge upset win. Monster Mutt defeats the White Roll Cage Hot Wheels. And next up, we have the final race of round number 1, which is going to be between New Tool Gravedigger and Dragon. And, oh, we almost had another upset, but New Tool Gravedigger is able to hold on to defeat Dragon. So here's a look at all of the trucks that lost in round 1, which means they will get 1 point for this event. Now, 3 of the top 5 in the point standings are here, with Tasmanian Devil, Orange El Toro Loco, and the White Roll Cage Hot Wheels, which is crazy. Only 2 of the top 5 got out of round 1, which was Batman and the New Tool Gravedigger. So all of those guys lost in round 1. Now here are the matchups for round number 2. There is Batman's race, and then there is the New Tool Gravedigger's race. So it'll be interesting to see if they can capitalize right now off of those 3 trucks losing in round number 1. They definitely have a great opportunity to do so here, and yeah, so here's all the matchups. If you lose in this round, you will get 2 points. So without further ado, we're going to kick things off with Michigan Ice Monster taking on the Old Tool Gravedigger. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but obviously, as always, if you lose in this round, you will get 2 points. So round number 2 is underway. And what a race to start it off, and the Old Tool Gravedigger is going to defeat Michigan Ice Monster. Next up, we have Pirate's Curse taking on Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And it's going to go to Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Next up, we have Prowler taking on Mechanical Mischief. And it's going to go to Prowler. Next up, we have the Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels taking on Son of a Digger. And it's going to go to the Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels. Next up, we have Batman taking on Blue Thunder. And Batman, I think he does it again. Yes, he does. You guys can see right there, Batman is ahead, and Batman is moving on to round 3. What an effort, though, from Blue Thunder, man. He was so close. But anyways, next up, we have the 2011 Monster Mutt taking on Red El Toro Loco. And it is going to go to Red El Toro Loco. Next up, we have Captain's Curse taking on TMNT. And it is going to go to Captain's Curse with a block. And next up, we have the final race of round number 2, which is going to be between the 2014 Monster Mutt and New Tool Gravedigger. And New Tool Gravedigger takes the win over the 2014 Monster Mutt. So here's a look at all of the trucks that lost in round number 2, which means that they will get 2 points for this event. And now it is time for round number 3, otherwise known as the quarterfinals. So the 2 trucks that jump out to me right here are Batman and New Tool Gravedigger. They both came into this event with 15 points. They were tied for second place, and they were 4 points behind the lead. Now, in this event so far, they have officially made up 2 points on Tasmanian Devil. So currently, right now, the points lead is down to just 2 points. Now, obviously, if either one of these trucks make it out of this round, it'll be down to 1 point. Then if they make it out of the next round, it will be tied. So these 2 trucks are inching closer and closer to Tasmanian Devil for that points lead. And there's a few other trucks here as well that are doing pretty good in the point standings. Honestly, just about everybody here is. So depending on which truck can pull away here and get the win and get the important 6 points, can really help them out in the championship hunt. So yeah, here's all the matchups. And if you lose in this round, you will get 3 points. So without further ado, we're going to kick things off with the Old Tool Gravedigger taking on Monster Mutt Rottweiler. So who is going to be the first person to move on to the semifinals? It is going to be Old Tool Gravedigger. Monster Mutt Rottweiler was looking so fast here today, and he lost in the championship race in the previous event. I thought he was out for redemption, but unfortunately he's going to lose in round 3. Next up, we have a very interesting race between Prowler and the Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels. And it is going to go to Prowler. Next up, we have Batman taking on Red El Toro Loco. And, oh, wait, That might be El Toro Loco, I'm not sure, but that was pretty crazy. Batman went there. He was definitely ahead there, but he rolls back over. Now, is he still ahead? I don't know, and I don't think so. Let's go straight down. Oh, man. And as you guys can see, it looks like it's El Toro Loco. Batman literally had the win, but he rolled back over. And even from here, it looks like that tire of Red El Toro Loco is just barely sticking out ahead of Batman. So I'm going to count it. That is such a close race. I mean, from this angle right here, it almost looks like Batman, but you have to go from the straight angle. And again, Red El Toro Loco's tire, I think, is ahead, so he's going to get the huge upset win over Batman. Man, oh man, what an upset that was. And next up, we have Captain's Curse taking on New Tool Gravedigger to close out round 3. And it is going to go to Captain's Curse. He gets the win over New Tool Gravedigger. So both New Tool Gravedigger and Batman lose in round 3. So these 4 trucks all lost in round number 3, which means they will get 3 points for this event. And Batman and New Tool Gravedigger, like I said, they came into this event tied for second, 4 points behind the lead. And since Tasmanian Devil is only getting 1 point today, they have cut the gap down to 2. But sadly, they both fell short in round number 3 and weren't able to take the lead. But that gap now is even smaller with just 4 events to go. But we still have 4 trucks here that are in the semifinals. If any of these guys win, they could take the points lead. I don't really know off the top of my head, but I do know all 4 of these guys are looking pretty good in the point standings. I believe they're all in the top half. So without further ado, let's go over the field of trucks. So inside of the Old Tool Gravedigger, we have Monster Jam Collector 2010. Inside of Prowler, we have One Bad Ghoul Rhinomite 2008. Inside of Red El Toro Loco, we have Monster Truck Stuff 123, and inside of Captain's Curse, we have Adam. So as always, if you lose in this round, you will get 4 points, and all 4 of these trucks right now have a great opportunity to make a big jump in the point standings. We'll see who will come out on top, but without further ado, we're going to kick things off with the Old Tool Gravedigger taking on Prowler. So who is going to go to the championship race? Will it be Monster Jam Collector 2010 or One Bad Ghoul Rhinomite 2008? It is going to be One Bad Ghoul Rhinomite 2008 in Prowler. He is moving on to the championship race. He made it to the championship race in event number 1, where he fell short to Tasmanian Devil, and he's kind of struggled since then, honestly, but he's making it back to the championship race here today. And man, oh man, Monster Jam Collector 2010 in the Old Tool Gravedigger. You were so close here today, man. I thought today might have finally been the day where you could have got a win, but sadly you fell short here, and you are going to collect 4 points. So who is going to meet One Bad Ghoul Rhinomite 2008 in Prowler in the championship race? Is it going to be Monster Truck Stuff 123 in Red El Toro Loco or Adam in Captain's Curse? It is going to be Captain's Curse, driven by Adam. He is moving on to the championship race for the very first time this season, I believe. So congratulations, man. You are moving on. And man, oh man, Monster Truck Stuff 123 in Red El Toro Loco. You were so close, dude. I thought today might have finally been the day. This Red El Toro Loco truck has been looking pretty fast lately, but sadly, you fell short here in the semifinals, and you are going to collect 4 points. So these 2 trucks both lost in the semifinals, which means they will both get 4 points for this event. And without further ado, it is time for the championship race. So inside of Prowler, we have One Bad Ghoul Rhinomite 2008, and inside of Captain's Curse, we have Adam. So like I was saying before, Prowler does have 1 championship race appearance this season, all the way back in the very first event where he fell short. Now here we are, 5 events later, he's looking to get redemption. And as for Captain's Curse, he has not made it to the championship race at all yet this season, and he's looking to finally close the deal here. So let's see who is going to win. The winner will get 6 points, and the loser will get 5. Your winner of Monster Jam Holiday Racing Season 5, Event number 6, is going to be none other than It is going to be Adam in Captain's Curse. Congratulations, man. This win came out of nowhere. Like I said, Captain's Curse has been doing pretty good so far this season, but he's never really been that close to making it all the way to the championship race, let alone winning. But you have done it here today. Congratulations, man. A very well-deserved victory, and you're going to collect 6 points here today. And man, oh man, for the second time this season, One Bad Ghoul, Rhinomite 2008, and Prowler has fallen short in the championship race. You were so close, but you're still going to collect 5 points, which is still pretty good. So that is still good for your points total, like I said. And now I'm going to go total up the point standings right now, and you guys can see where you're at. Alright guys, so here is a look at the updated point standings, and as you guys can see, things are starting to get a little more interesting here at the top. So after the first 2 events this season, it really looked like nobody was going to be able to beat Tasmanian Devil. He racked up 12 points in the first 2 events, but in the next 4, he has only racked up a total of 8 points, putting him at 20 right now, and as you guys can see, there are a lot of trucks that are very, very close. So he is still in the points lead, just like he has been all season, but this is the smallest the gap has been. Batman and New Tool Gravedigger are now just 2 points behind with 18 points. The Old Tool Gravedigger is only 3 points behind. Monster Mutt Rottweiler is only 4 points behind, and then there are 4 trucks right now with 15 points that are still only 5 points back. The White Roll Cage Hot Wheels, both El Toro Locos, and your Event 6 winner, Captain's Curse, and then even the Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels and Prowler are only 6 points back, which is honestly very, very doable. They definitely could make those points up with still 4 events to go. 11 trucks being separated by only 6 points is crazy. This championship this season is still very much up for grabs for everybody here towards the top. I would say the top 11 still have a very legitimate chance to win, especially if they can win one of the next couple events. So here's the rest of the standings. I would say the trucks that have like 10 to 12 points from Blue Thunder all the way down to Michigan Ice Monster, I would say they still have a shot at the championship, but they are definitely going to need to win an event, maybe even win 2 and get a lot of help. But as you guys have seen this season, it's not really that hard to win 2 events. Both Tasmanian Devil and Batman have 2 event victories this season, so it is very possible, but these trucks here from Dragon to Michigan Ice Monster will probably need to do just that. And everybody else from 9 points on down, it is going to be really tough for them to come back and win the championship this season. I mean, never say never. It's still possible. Nobody has really been mathematically eliminated yet, but it's going to be really, really tough. Everybody has at least 8 points besides poor Megalodon with 6 points. Still has not won in round 1. And all these guys with 8, that means they have all won 2 races this season. So other than Megalodon, everybody has won at least 2 races. He has still won 0. So hopefully in event number 7, the luck can turn around for Megalodon. He can finally get a win, because I want everybody to at least win 1 race this season. That would really suck if he doesn't. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. So congratulations again to Adam in Captain's Curse for winning here today, and your win, as you can see, you are in a 3-way tie for, or I'm sorry, a 4-way tie, excuse me, for 6th place, which is really, really good. As you guys can see, event victories really, really help you. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that thumbs up, and then also subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and I will see you guys next time.